We are back for another episode. We're here to learn, laugh, have fun. Most importantly, we're here to drink. I'm Aaron, this is Jay, and this is Quality Drinking. Who we got, Jay?
We got a famous DJ
Oh my gosh.
in the city of NOLA. You know, official DJ for Jetlife. Collab with Sneaker Politics and Adidas. You know what I'm saying? On rooftop bars. Clico is our best friend this evening. If you don't know what we're talking about Myth, DJ, Kelly Green. We got her in the vote. It's a blessing to get you in the vote.
I'm excited to be here.
You excited?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I am.
Let's go.
I'm ready to
All y'all at home, let me tell everybody the rules. We got 5 rounds. Each round is 7 minutes. Champagne is your choice. So we're not going to spin the table this game. But make it through all 5 rounds. It's 10 this and that questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay. Who is Kelly Green?
Oh, okay. So Kelly Green is an all-around, just super dope brand. Kelly's a walking billboard. She is the poster child for many a cool thing. But at the end of the day, she is just a humble musician that loves what she does, which is DJ and touch the world's souls with music.
For sure.
So that's me.
First
First fucking question. Come on.
Now, what race are you to clear it up? What race are you? I hear a lot of people, a lot of controversy. So,
I'm a black girl.
cause I heard you say somebody on another platform. Somebody thought you was Dominican.
Yeah, people always say that. People always think I'm like Dominican. People always think I'm Ethiopian.
Wow.
I guess because I'm like, you know, my complexion and my big old eyes. But
You're like Native American.
I do have, I have my great grandmother is Native American, but I don't, you know. That's, you know, I'm a black girl. Well.
Before you started DJing, how did you actually end up getting into music? Was it like your pops or your moms? Like who was it?
So it was really both of them. I started, my mama put me in piano classes when I was 6. So I started playing piano, and then like ultimately that blossomed into me just being interested in music in period. So I ended up joining an orchestra at school, and then like that just blossomed into me taking myself different places. But specifically, both of my parents, like they were big on music, but when I was 14, I went by my daddy's house one day and he had some turntables.
Yeah.
In his kitchen, and I'm looking at him like, you know, asking him 1,000 questions. He like, you know, if you want to play with him, you can do your thing. So I get on there, and I have not took my hands off the turntables ever since. So yeah, it's been a long time.
You talked about you know, turntables. What made you, once you got the turntables in your hand, take DJing serious and really advance and master the craft at this point? Because a lot of people will do something and stop. What made you want to say, as Kelly Green, let me take it to the next level and dominate my space?
Well, since the very second that I touched my first instrument, I always knew that I wanted to do this. Like, no matter what it was, I wanted to be a part of music in some kind of way. So I was just like, I had this classical music background, you know. I'm coming from doing Carnegie Hall twice with the orchestra, so it's like, you know, I got this hip-hop background, but that's my personal thing. So I'm like, I really want to do something with music, the music that I like the music that I want to play, and the music that I want to do whatever I want to do with it. So that's what made me be like I love DJing, I love messing with these turntables. This is the one instrument that I feel like I really want to stick with. So I felt like I could touch so many more bases with that, and still be, you know, the musician that I am at heart, I think.
Sure.
So that's what really made me, it was just the fact that I could touch such a broad range with, you know, you don't have any limits with any type of instrument or musical situation, but you know, in the eye of the third person, it would seem like this would be, you know,
all the way.
I could do anything.
So, what were the instruments you actually played?
I started on the piano, and then when I got in the orchestra, that was in the 2nd grade. I started on a violin, but I was in the orchestra for like 10 years, I think. So I did like the first half on the violin, and then I did the second half on the cello.
In every genre of music, you got a rap that comes with the beef, you got the rock and roll that comes with mosh pits. When you performing and you on the stage, what crowd do DJ Kelly Green tend to want to perform in and control the vibe in?
Any crowd that want to party, I don't care. I just feel like anybody that's gonna move and engage with me, like I don't want to be DJing in front of nobody that's just gonna be standing there staring at me. You know, that's not my energy. And it's like sometimes people could just be. Sometimes people stand there and just watch me DJ in amazement, and it's weird, but it's like I get it. Yeah. But also at the same time, it's like I can't feed off of you just fucking sucking me dry right now with your eyeballs. Like I can't. You know, I need some movement. I need some yelling. I need some club ambiance other than the noise of the speakers. You know, I need some real energy. I really like the club.
Yeah,
I like the club. I like to do the club. I like to do the strip club a lot. That's like my favorite is the strip club. Wow. A lot of people don't know, like I was the resident DJ at V-Life when we had it in New Orleans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's another 2-in-1 round.
That was a long time ago, so like people don't even be knowing that.
We had 2 toasts in 1 round.
That
shit there.
Oh, so this is like
oh
shit.
You're talking some dope shit.
Thank you.
One more time for that.
Okay, damn, 3.
Yeah, man. You ain't talking.
So I did V-Live when it was alive, but then I had to leave because you know they asked me to go on tour, and but I did Spades when I came back home from tour too. So
that's a good one.
I've done the strip club, man. It's
strip club, man.
It's one of my favorite places to be honest.
That's where we at. You made it to the first round.
Oh, I did.
First round was a success. We're here. Typically starts to pick up pace around that 3rd round, so don't get a little too excited just yet.
Okay, I'm feeling a little toasty in my jacket. Yeah.
2nd round, here we go. We normally spin, but here we go.
Baby.
2nd round, let's go.
So before, well, I'm not gonna say before music. I believe you attended Loyola, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was your major?
Y'all did your fucking research. Holy shit.
what was your major at Loyola?
At Loyola, I was a fucking biology pre-med major. Yeah, I wanted to go to medical school. You know, I always was like the science person, even though, you know, I always been good at school, but I was never into it. I just felt like school was just memorizing shit and doing it on the paper when it was time to do it. And then rote memory would just wipe that shit out of my head after I did what I had to do with it. So school was not like studying or hard to me. It was like a fucking video game, you know? Okay. So I did the school part, and I was never truly interested in like the school stuff. Yeah. But you know, I go to school, do my music thing, and I make sure I get the grades to stick around and do what I was supposed to be doing. I actually was straight A student. But
this route we going now is damn identical to Martell at this point.
Yeah. This is no, we gotta really drink Clico.
Yeah. Now going into, you know, it's certain type of hangover rituals that people have. When you go on and perform, when we do this and we get a crazy hangover, it's like Monday we could go home, relax, watch some ESPN, eat some gummy bears, watch Kelly Green play and Spinner perform on Canal Street. What is a hangover ritual you will have to do if you come on our stage, our platform right now, and gotta go shoot the Canal Street with Curren at House of Blues on Decatur and get ready for 10 o'clock? What's a hangover ritual real quick that you could do to snap back?
the next day or before I get to the spot?
Vice versa.
Yeah, we said before you get to the spot.
Before you get to the spot, you just so laid over. You need something.
Before I get to the spot, I'm gonna probably kill a whole bottle of water. Either a bottle of water, Powerade, or one of those superior hydration things. I don't know. It's called like Body Armor or something.
Perfect.
Yeah,
it's like grown man Pedialyte.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like that's those will resurrect. And that after the night, like the next day, if you haven't gotten to the point where drinking water will make you throw up, drink a whole superior hydration Body Armor. Oh yeah. Right.
They drinking right now.
Right. You drink the whole thing. Like, you know, I had Pedialyte before. I don't like Pedialyte, but you drink that whole. I like the orange mango kind, but they got like strawberry banana. They got tropical punch. Drink it, and you know, I done had my throw up drunk moments. You gotta wait till your stomach is alright for that, okay? Because, you know, sometimes you gotta wait till you're in a better place to start to bring yourself to an even better place. You know, sometimes you gotta let yourself be fucked up first.
This is a professional talk.
Yeah. A professional. I mean, 3 months on the road, just doing shows back to back, champagne, Hennessy, Martell, every fucking night, joint after joint after joint after joint, and then smoking and drinking after the show too.
Wow.
You know, sometimes we would have club appearances after the fucking show. Like,
how do you keep your composure?
I don't know. I don't know. After that point, I don't know. You know, I mean, you get used to it, man.
So since we still talking about that, do you have a go-to snack or food that you're like, if I get this shit in my system, I'm good to go?
Oh, so my hangover food is Popeyes. So like if I'm fucked up still the next day, I'm gonna get Popeyes. It's always gonna set me straight. It's just that overload of grease. You know, sometimes like you need all that grease to slow things down and. You know, some greasy chicken will bring your insides, you know, put things back into perspective for your body. You know what I mean? It'll really slow some things down. So Popeyes, and then a hot bath.
Wow.
It seemed like it don't seem like it would matter, but that's very important.
I think that's more relaxation. Like, when do you think a cold bath will wake you up? A cold shower.
But I mean, like the next day when I'm trying to get
back to normal.
You know, I'm trying to reset myself. Yeah, I need to relax. I ain't got time to go from here to the show and take a cold shower between. 9 times out of 10, I ain't got time.
Yeah.
I'll splash some water on my face. I'm good for that. I'm one of them people.
Quick, just get in it.
Yeah, you know I'm too lit at the party. I'm going to splash some water on my face quick. I'm not telling everybody that.
For sure. Being tied up with the Jetlife family, from Fiend, Corner P, T.Y., Spitter, give the people your craziest high moment when you're in Currency. I don't know if it's just you and him, you can't hear your spot, but just a spot with the time where just you and him, y'all just smoking and y'all just like, wow. We feel like the How High movie with Wiz Khalifa. And you just sitting back, you know. Talk about those moments, the craziest moment that you ever ran through with Andre.
I'm going to be real. It's almost embarrassing to tell this story, but it's so damn funny. It's like
you on the QD platform.
Yeah, it was like at this point, like I think the statute of limitations on the embarrassment has been lifted. Like I could tell this story.
Have you ever told the story on camera?
I've never told this story on camera.
That's a QD special.
No, like Spitter, no, like
we got a minute to talk about this. So Spitter, you watching?
Yeah, he knows. If he's watching this, he's gonna listen to me tell the story and probably fucking crack up laughing. So yeah, we on the back of the bus on the first tour I ever did with Spitter.
Okay.
We smoking. It's after the show. I'm already high. I'm fucking pilled. Like I'm sitting in the back of the bus with this dude. He playing some music. We got whatever on the TV, just vibing out. We ain't even doing nothing. We ain't really talking for real. Yeah. Next thing you know, I'm just like, man, I don't want to stop smoking. I'm not really ready to go lay down.
Yeah.
But I'm so high. Oh my God. Like, I'm just so high. I don't think I've ever been this high in my life. Like, other than the first time I ever smoked weed, I'm like, fuck, man, I'm fucking pilled. So, I'm sitting on it's a little bench, but it got like something like this on it, you know, that I could put my head back on. I do like this. So I got my head back, my eyes closed, I'm just vibing to the music. So then next thing you know, I hear somebody call my name, but the fucking I picked my head up, but somebody was recording me.
Wow.
I think I had fell asleep.
Okay.
But I hadn't fell asleep for long enough to be like not hearing what's going on. Somebody called my name, so I like got up. But like the way I got up in the video.
This basically the top of the third. Run that third.
The way I got up in the video.
I'm about to pull up. Let's keep going.
Yeah, the way I damn, did I fuck the second round up?
Nah, we keep going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, finish it. So by the rules, you blow through.
So I low key lost the second round.
Yeah, you kind of
looking at us.
That's fucked up.
So at this point, now we kind of the camera. Look.
No. Why you were supposed to let me finish it and then post some more?
You about to go rough like that?
Dude, what? Yeah.
Shit, this champagne. I didn't know they killed champagne like this. Shit. Okay, but now you gotta pour it again. It's like it never happened.
Yeah, man, come on.
So you came down, smile recording.
It's the video, dog. The way I picked my head up, it was some zombie type.
Wow. It's the weed he smoked.
Just think about how high you would be if you was smoking.
What were you smoking?
What was the strain? You know what the strain?
I don't know.
Wow.
It was so many strains, you know, like.
It's just.
Man, touring with Spitter, like we in the backstage. They got motherfuckers with a dab rig set up back there, like trying to advertise their fucking wax companies, and you know they got the dab rig set up for you, and they gonna do the dab for you. All you gotta do is fucking put your mouth on. Before COVID though, you know niggas ain't doing that. Ain't nobody trying to fuck with that no more. But like that was what it was, you know, like. They back there with the pre-rolls, you know. It's just you don't have to. Yeah. You don't have to go to work with weed, okay?
Yeah,
you're gonna get some.
So
whether you want it or not.
I love it.
As a DJ, you're still one of the last people that you use vinyl, right? Or have
I sure do.
To use vinyl.
Vinyl.
I will never change up.
Classic wheel. But I feel you gotta stay the classic wheel.
I will never change up. Man, my partner, a lot of people may or may not know. One of my best friends is Jay Electronica.
I was talking about him, so I guess I had him in my notes.
Oh, really?
Shit,
wow.
He just beat me to the goddamn.
So the fact that you even had that in your notes means you've done your research.
Yeah.
And look, y'all said something about me being Fiends DJ.
Like shit.
So many people do not know that. Yeah. Like I was Fiends DJ before I was anybody else's DJ. Yeah. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, you beat us to the punch.
Shit, you was supposed to be NBA Youngboy DJ at one point, huh?
Yeah.
Come on.
I got so much longer. Kelly, if you just let us get to it.
Oh, okay. I told you what I said.
You'll legit be okay.
You like a aggressive shooting
come on,
23 pointers. Like we got you. If you could DJ any special event, any special party on the world for one night, 1 hour, anywhere in the world, what's something that DJ Kelly Green have to host and DJ? Any event.
Magic City.
Oh shit.
Man.
For the wings.
Yeah. Yep. Now why is that?
You know what? No, not Magic City. Blue Flame.
Never heard of that.
What? The strip club in Atlanta? It's just a different type of vibe in there. It's just, it's the food, it's the, man. One time I went to Blue Flame with fucking Freddie Gibbs.
Oh, shout out to fucking Freddie Gibbs.
Man, one time I
went
went
to Project, him and Currency, you know.
So yes, Fetty is hanging up on my wall. Like I collect vinyls. I have the Fetty vinyl hanging up on my wall.
That's what the question was.
It's important to me.
The vinyl.
You were saying
Oh,
That's
yeah. So that's important to me. I just feel like when I started DJing, I've been DJing for 12 years. You know, so I've been DJing for 12 years, and at the time when I decided that I wanted to start DJing, I don't care. I started DJing when I was 14. I got introduced to it when I was 14. I got my own equipment when I was 16. I'm 28 now. I've been DJing ever since the age of 16.
Right.
14 really, but I count it as 16.
16, right.
So, you know, I'm just like, the era that I came from, the era that I learned in, was when there were no female DJs, and I wanted to make sure that I was gonna be the most legit I could be.
Yeah.
My mama, the one who bought the turntables for me for my 16th birthday, she owned a club at the time. So she asked the DJ at the club, like, look, my daughter is really interested in DJing. What should I get for her? You know, what type of equipment? He like, she want to be a real DJ, get her 2 turntables.
Just like that.
And I still got them 2 turntables to them day, them pieces of shit. I still got them to this day.
You gotta keep them.
Never.
Yeah, you gotta keep
I will never.
That's a stepping stone.
Yeah.
I will never. That's like my baby bill. When I was a little baby, like that's like keeping my little baby shoes or whatever.
You know me if they're around. And I don't want you to break that rule
Again, then you be down.
What rule?
Because you got 35 seconds. Yeah, I told you gotta pay attention to the shot clock. The producer's not there to let you know. They ain't there to look good. Wow. Let me tell you something. You the first person who I ever saw kill champagne.
I'm not doing
How
this.
could you just kill?
I'm not about to let y'all play me.
Oh, it been there the whole time though.
It's still happening.
I know. I'm not paying attention to it because I'm enjoying myself.
Shot, goddamn it. Shit.
I ain't got no
I
champagne.
ain't got nothing.
Shit.
We took
Me
empty
neither.
toast.
Empty toast. Yeah, whatever.
I guess we'll go with top it before it.
I ain't, y'all, look, 3 seconds left.
Open that one because I only got a little left right here. So
I'm me.
I'll let you
him.
just pour
I'm her.
both of them. Oh, that
I
wasn't
knew
her.
you
That was
lying.
me. All right. If you're a professional woman wrestler. What would your aroma energy be? Would it be the laid back Kelly Green we see on a typical day that just loves to do her thing? Or would it be the aggressive, like, type that just always got to make her presence?
Oh no.
What would the wrestler be?
I would be the female Ric Flair.
Ooh,
I would be Miss Woo! No, for
like
real,
that.
like,
You like that energy.
I would be Miss Woo.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke, but not that kind of woo.
Yeah.
You know? I would be high energy, whooping motherfuckers' ass type shit. I would be like, yeah, I would be that aggressive.
For sure.
I got a thing. I need a napkin. I'm sorry.
You got that for neatness.
Yeah, because it's like a little champagne is spilled under my cup and it's making my nerves bad.
So talking about champagne, activating into champagne. By Clico being your choice and your favorite, what was the first experience like when you having this high value brand into your system as a young lady?
Oh, that was lit. I think the first time I ever had it was at Jetlife with Spitter. Like Spitter introduced me to Clico.
So he looked like he kind of fucked.
No, like at this point they really should be paying him.
They should be paying him.
Yeah,
They should be paying all of us, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight up. They should be paying. He is the reason for the prevalence of Clico in New Orleans.
Oh, yeah. Nobody wasn't really.
Like, niggas didn't know what that
really, they
was.
really didn't. That's real shit.
It wasn't popping.
Look at you like you crazy.
What?
Yeah.
Yellow label? What is that?
Exactly. He
No,
made it cool.
niggas-
He did.
He made it
Niggas
cool.
is drinking Wycliffe. Oh yeah. Niggas going to brunch and pouring
Yes.
Wycliffe and orange juice in a glass.
Yeah.
I would rather stay in the bed.
And relax.
Yeah, I could just, have Cleveland mimosas on the sofa by myself.
And you good.
You
I
know what
love
I'm
that
saying?
shit.
I'm just not
I
even.
love it.
I'm not partaking in no fucking Wycliffe.
Playing with
I'm just
Spitter.
not.
How do you actually meet Spitter?
I met him at the Cheesecake Bistro when I was working there, in college actually. And then I kind of just started hanging around, just like being around the city or whatever, like in the clubs and all that stuff. I built my name, and just that ultimately led to me DJing at Jet Lounge and going on tour with them, and now I'm a solidified part of the family. So
That's another fucking time.
everything was everything.
They're coming
It's
around.
organic.
It is organic.
It's organic.
Shout out to Larry J.
Shout out to Larry Jones.
It's organic. Good
It's just
job.
real shit too.
Hey.
One question we always ask our guests, it's been a 5-episode request from the DMs. When people come to New Orleans and they want some good eats, they want some good foods, what's a spot, whether it's a hole in the wall spot or a high-end spot that you recommend people must have that never been here, or the locals that they just gotta eat this food or this restaurant? What's Kelly Gurney's spot, and what's the spot that she recommended people that never been here?
So my spot and both of them, I feel like it will cover both bases. I like Parkway a lot. Parkway, the pool boy spot.
Yeah.
And then
Okay. We never heard that before.
I used to live on Decatur Street, so I used to fuck with jeans a lot.
Yeah.
But jeans is, jeans don't exist somewhere. So
No, it is.
it's kind of messed up. The pink building's still there, but
You can't get that fucking sandwich.
I'm gonna be real
That
with you
sandwich
though.
is the-
In the whole New Orleans might show up on my porch with pitchforks and torches tomorrow, but I think Parkway better than jeans.
That's a bold prediction.
What gives you that? What gives you that
I'm just being real,
evidence
man.
to speak on that?
What you mean evidence? I got the fucking edible evidence. I ate there enough times.
Which one is more consistent?
Parkway.
So that's so you're looking at not only taste consistent, everything, customer service, everything
Customer
comes up,
service.
everything. Yeah, they do. You can't beat that.
And
They're
it's
Chick-fil-A
just
they're Chick-fil-A Pooh Boys. Keep it real with you. Let's keep it real.
that is real. And they have great drinks.
We gotta go. They got drink too. They serve alcohol at Parkway.
Yeah, I
Yes! Are you
never knew
fucking
that.
serious?
I never eaten it.
I never knew.
Dude.
We might have to do an episode of that.
And Parkway.
We might have to pull. Let me tell you something. We might gotta, cause they win a lot of competitions as far as pole balls. They win this shit like every year. Every year,
No,
like
fucking Beyonce and Jay-Z
Yeah, they all
bring
do
them
that.
there.
yeah. We
And it's like the most mom and pop
Cool,
ass
yeah.
spot.
regular, not high
Yeah,
end, just
Kelly might be
regular.
onto something. You just-
Dog,
We
I'm
might
telling
gotta do
you.
that.
you gotta do
Jeans is gone. Parkway is the new jeans.
it. You put the stamp on it.
Parkway is the new black.
We done. We going.
In fashion term.
In fashion terms. Okay.
Parkway is the new black.
How has working with Jetlife helped you expand your brand?
Oh my
Outside of
God. I owe them so much thanks, praise, and just the affiliation has.
Talking about Jetlife, hit a plane.
The plane.
Dog, no,
Wow.
real talk.
Got it. Got
Come on,
it.
man. That's
50 seconds left in this round. And God bless us with that question.
plane.
Man, that's good.
Question. Come on. This is legit. Shout out, man.
Shout out to Spitter Moose, man. Let's go.
I'm not letting y'all do it.
Question not over.
What y'all asking me about the?
How they help you so much outside the
How they help
brand?
you
Oh yeah, so
expand your brand.
I already kind of had my own little aesthetic going, I guess. And I was focused on it, but I was also, in the beginning of your career, you just really be focused on making your fucking career. So I did what I did on my own. I made my waves to the point where I got with them. So then when I acquired this affiliation, it's it's like people are like, oh, she fucking with Jetlife, she must be such and such somebody, like, you know, she must be that big. All these bubbles making me burp so much.
I already know, yeah, it's common.
So they're like, oh, she must really be old. Like, you know, a lot of motherfuckers already knew I was cold like that. But they like, oh, Jetlife fucking with her? She must really be that bitch.
Yeah, she's fucking legit.
Like, you know, so.
Salute, yeah.
Thank you. I need more champagne.
Oh, right at the top of the fifth.
Yeah.
And smooth it was.
And I made it.
She made it. She conquered.
She
got another round.
She got another round.
Let's go. Fuck.
Let's go. I'm gonna just finish this little
She's
bit.
been eyeing that bell. Quite a bit.
Ooh, I am the bill.
Quite a bit.
Now, how is them? How them DMs looking? Cause you let's talk about that. Cause you know you got a lot going for yourself, and men they're looking for a woman that can meet that standard. Even if you're not that standard, they want a woman that can sustain it. How are them DMs looking for Kelly? And are you off the market or on the market? Tell the people what they want. That's good. Somebody gotta get out in the room.
Okay, so I am on the market, but
are you for lease or are you free for sale?
wait, what?
Wait, I mean, are you for sale or for sale?
What?
I don't even know what the fuck it says.
No, I do.
She
know what
on the
you're
market.
saying.
She's just looking for the right buyer.
I am.
That's a better way.
That's a better way.
Yeah,
to say
that's
it.
Yes.
So if y'all looking at
Not
this
the
interview,
highest bidder, but the most quality bidder.
if you a nigga out there and you watch this video, she about to tell you.
Yeah,
She about to give you the
so
blueprint, my
I'm
nigga.
just
She
telling
giving
you
you the
know.
blueprint.
I mean,
You see Kelly in these streets.
Yeah.
Fuck.
the
She
DMs
about
are
to-
crazy, but they're full of
Nonsense.
nothing I want. They're full of garbage.
So you damn Kelly.
So if you're in my DMs right now, I'm so sorry, but you know it is what it is.
Damn.
Oh, God.
Take one of that.
So they gotta see you in the street. They can't DM you. They gotta holler at you.
I mean, I gotta know you already. If you DM me, I gotta have met you already.
Right.
Because if you gonna DM me and I never even seen you in real life before, I'm gonna think you. I'm gonna be like, I don't have a Tinder for a reason. This is the internet,
Get yourself together.
and you're a stranger.
Yeah.
That's weird.
For the people that don't know, can you explain the motivation and the concept behind the Sonic League radio? Tap into that real quick.
So, I've worked in radio before. I did 94.1 in Baton Rouge for a long time. I think like 5 years, I'm gonna say. About 5 years. Yeah, in the midst of everything I've been doing, I was working at 94.1 between like 2016 and like maybe 2015 to 2019. Actually, maybe earlier than that, but I'm just not 100% sure. Might have been like 2014, 2018 type shit. 2014, 2019. Whatever, but anyway. So, I did a long stint at 94.1, and you know, I've been in the radio shit for a minute. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I never liked it. I never truly enjoyed it. You know, radio is, you can't get on the radio and do what the fuck you want to do.
Yeah, that's why I like this shit. We can
on the radio.
Anytime.
I want to act ass. Say what you want to say.
Right, say what you want to say.
Not censored.
You know, you can't cuss and nothing. You know, and I actually recently was on
you was on the podcast.
I was on the show. No, I was on the show with Mo on every Friday on WHIV. Nola music. Nola. Fuck. Why I can't think of the name of it? That's fucked up. That's fucked up that I can't even remember the name of it. But I actually recently was doing that. No.
Hope she don't do that to us.
Like I'm not gonna do y'all that.
She come on that. She talk about the Storm Quad joint. She might miss a QD.
She might say she was on equality. I don't know.
QD.
No, look.
QD better always.
I was like, a few times, like we was a little. It was a fucking early morning show. We'd be on there from like 8 to 10.
That's too.
Yeah, that's early.
Dog, no,
Nobody.
It was no motherfuckers was on there listening, and we was cussing and getting fined.
See what
You
I'm saying?
understand?
Fine.
See what I'm
So-
saying? That fine shit, you running up a tab. real quick.
It's something I just can't. The censorship is something I just can't get with.
Yeah, me.
I done had too many opportunities under my belt that didn't require censorship and that have fed into my already what I present anyway. You know, like people look at me like, oh yeah, Kelly be chilling, she be laid back, she the type of person, she do what she wanna do when she wanna do it. So you really think you about to tell me I'm about to come on this motherfucker and I can't cuss? I can't say come on this motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't like that. I wanted to create something
For the people.
where the people could do what the fuck they want to do. I could do what the fuck I want to do within reason. Everybody.
Yeah.
And we all just do what we want to do and hear what we want to hear.
Yep.
And if I don't like it, it's gone.
Yeah,
If I like it, it's on.
all the way.
It is what it is.
You think since COVID happened, you had more time to focus on yourself and say, I can legit do 120% in this?
Fucking right. So much has happened since COVID. I thought it was gonna kill me, man. But it actually, as crazy as it may sound, I've made more money than I've ever made in my career during COVID.
Wow. COVID is a blessing. Let me knock on wood.
Yeah,
it's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, because a lot of people have
The shutdown. It's not the virus. It's not the virus. It's the shutdown.
Yeah.
It's the fact that it has made certain people in certain spaces. It has been the facilitator in us cornering the market. You know what I'm saying? Some people not about to do all the shit it take to get on the internet and DJ live. Like some people just not doing that. Some people just not. You know, some people need a crowd.
Yeah.
Some people like.
That shit force you to get money in different avenues.
Yeah, real shit.
Yeah.
That shit do.
It forces you to expand your mind in the way that you think about your brand.
Yeah.
I feel like I already had an expansive mindset, but now it's so much more expansive that it's like it's fucking limitless. You know? There's ain't no ceiling. We DJing on Mars next week. I need somebody to make the flyer for the party on Mars next week.
So like that.
Like, yeah, it's like that.
Fucking
And you made it. Katie made it through all 5 rounds.
Oh, that was the last one?
That was it.
Oh, alright, bet. That was cool.
You kind of remind me of that Machine Gun Kelly episode that was on Hot Ones, and he just ran through the wings. He just one of the guys that he just do it, and our producer and Sean Evans just looking like
It is what it is.
like this nigga just
Yeah,
It's a
man.
machine for real.
like we can go 10 more rounds if you want.
Let's keep going. Y'all got more wings?
Yeah. We have wings.
Shit, I'm with it. Me and Machine Gun Kelly actually have like a fucking. No, you know what it was? He cool. He the homie. But Spitter had his birthday party one year and Machine Gun Kelly came. So like me and him had already met before the party, but it wasn't like I know him. My homegirl at the party taking pictures, so he like walking up to me to come speak. The pictures came out looking so like Cinderella waiting on her knight in shining armor, looking like, I'm telling you, like the fucking Machine Gun Kelly fan pages and all of the little low tier blogs started posting and shit, and I'm like, man, come on, y'all gotta stop with the bullshit. Like, it's not even.
It's not that, but it is.
It's fucking, bro, he just at the party.
Salute. All 5 fucking rounds. Let's go.
Fucking Kelly.
Now we about to get into the speed round.
Kelly's a fucking legend.
All 5 rounds. Kelly made it through. We did the speed round. Let's go.
Speed round.
You made it through all 5 rounds. Kelly made it through all 5
I'm a
rounds.
fucking gangster.
Cleveland was her choice. She made it. Now we're here at the speed round. 10 minutes of that questions. You ready?
Yep.
Eric gonna take it over for you. Let's go.
You ready? Heels or shoes?
I love heels, but I'm gonna have to say shoes. Yeah.
Good music or good movies?
Good music.
Power or money?
Power.
Power. Straight hair or curly hair?
Ooh, it depends. That's tough. Cause right now I'm looking like I'm really on team straight hair. Cause you know there's some curls up under this thing. But right now, no, I'm gonna have to say straight hair. Cause my curls be getting on my nerves sometimes.
Truth or dare?
Dare.
Wings or tacos?
Tacos.
See the future or change the past?
Go. That's hard.
Capture your face, man.
Ooh, see the future or change the past. I think change the past. Cause if I see the future, what I'm supposed to be? What I'm gonna do about that?
Right.
That's so Raven could see the future and she would see some shit, and the fact that she's seen it already and did what she could do to try to change it is the reason why the shit still happened.
Yeah.
So pointless.
Right.
Anyway.
I think you might like this one.
Yeah.
Notebook or phone notes?
I'm a notebook
I know.
kind of gal. Yeah. Notebook kind of lady.
Hero or villain?
I'm a villain. I told you this morning I woke up and chose violence, as I do most mornings.
Road trip or cruise trip? Cruise trip. And Kelly just finished all 10 pieces of that question.
She made it through
She
all
made
5
it through
rounds.
all 5 rounds.
Y'all let us know in the
like I'm the
comments
man.
how she did, how she made it a vote. Like, subscribe, comment at Kelly Green. All you guys that's trying to in her DMs trying to get at her. She told you what you gotta do. Don't be yourself. Pull up a person, and you might have a chance. We ain't guarantee you.
But you
Might.
might have a
Have a
chance.
chance. That's better than nothing.
Oh, she,
That's better than nothing. Y'all tune in this episode. Let us know how we did. Next episode, we coming with it. Tune in to Kelly Green. We out. We out.
what you playing?
Trap music. Right now I'm listening to ESTG a lot. Y'all know what it? You know what it is?
That's
He,
the dude.
he kind of knew he just got signed to
To
Yo
Yo
Gotti,
Gotti,
but
and
he not new. I've been fucking
he
with
been
cuz.
around.
Like,
He got something like Moneybag, like Yo Gotti whole
dog,
time.
he hard as a
Bro.
motherfucker.
You know, I was trying to put him on Cruise Icy last week.
For real?
When we was at Tunchi thing, he didn't know who that was.
I heard about. I never listened to him.
See,
Like,
you know, I gotta. So me, like I get tattoos that are very important to me. So the top, I don't have nothing up here. It's all music down here, and I thought about that, but my daddy passed in May of 2020. So I'm like, it's definitely time to get a whole piece dedicated to him because he, yeah. So I think this is gonna be my arm, like, this is gonna be like my sacred arm.
Okay.
You know, so I got my music down here. If I was on a desert island and I had nothing but food and water, and I could choose what else I had, one thing.
That was one of my questions to ask you,
It would
but it was
be-
more of a stoner snack.
Okay, so I'll answer that too. So I need my vinyls, dog. I need or at least my laptop.
Right.
So I can play the music. I fuck the internet. I need the damn hard drive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?